Hi, good morning. My name is Joy Bonaire. I am the CEO at the Alex, and I'm so proud to stand alongside.
My name is Megan van Bogason. I am Anishinaabe from Treaty 1 territory in Peguis Reserve, Manitoba. I'm also Sami Fin, settled in Treaty 6 territory out by Sylvan Lake. I also talk about my British and Welsh ancestry here in Alberta. So I feel a dual responsibility in talking about the reconciliation plans within the Alex and how we're moving forward.
Megan has been instrumental in trying to help us address the calls for truth and reconciliation, specifically on how it applies to the Alex. And I think part of that is having a specific Indigenous health strategy. And so, we know that 40% of the folks that we work alongside in our housing programs are Indigenous, and about 30% of our kiddos in our youth programs. And so we need to look at health in the way Indigenous folks access health. We have made a commitment to the calls for truth and reconciliation, and our board is alongside us and recognizes the importance. We also have an Indigenous board member on our board, David Bach. If you listen to this, we think the world of you here at the Alex. We knew that we needed to, as part of our journey, is to make our space at the Alex more welcoming for Indigenous people and for all people. And so we were really blessed. A year and a half ago, we did a pitch night to the Calgary Foundation, and the Alex won the pitch night, and we received some money to create a space that was warm, that was welcoming, and that had an Indigenous lens to it.
The work is exciting. I think we're moving forward. Also the excitement of working on the Indigenous gathering space and doing that in a good way. Having an elder come in and do a naming ceremony with us, and making it where people can come and access smudging, eventually programming, ceremony, elders, and just making it more of a community space where we can kind of grow.
And the best part about the room and the space that's been chosen, it's really the central point of the whole entire Alex main site. And so when people walk into the community health center, they'll see the space that we've created. And then we need to go further than that space, because it's not just about one room.
No.
So we know that we have a long journey ahead, and so there's much listening and learning that we need to do as an organization. And part of that journey started when we asked Megan to help us out by setting up some elder talking circles. Megan, if you can kind of talk about the circles that we've had to date, and then what's going to happen because this is just one step and just one small piece of what we have been doing.
Yeah, so far we've had 2 virtual talking circles with a total of 10 elders. We've had elders from Satina, Kakani, Gaina, from the Red River Settlement, and all over, trying to have a diversity of knowledge and sharing, which we've been very grateful to have. And through those consults, we'll take that information and the learning that the elders have given us to implement some of the faith, maybe staff development, programming, policy planning in terms of how we can ingrain Indigenous ways of knowing into the Alex as a whole. Also moving forward, we are going to be doing a community talking circle, broader out to professionals, people that access services, to staff, to anyone welcome, to again give us their feedback and their knowledge of how we can do better work here for First Nations community within, Calgary and Treaty 7 communities.
We have actively participated in the Walk for Reconciliation downtown, starting at Fort Calgary, and we've had some beautiful Indigenous gatherings and people's gatherings at the Alex. And I apologize that we can't have a massive gathering, but if we get to take these masks off and these goggles off, I promise you we'll have an absolutely spectacular and gorgeous ceremony.
Yes, and thank you so much for letting us do this video to show our commitment moving forward as an agency and as people with the work and reconciliation for our community here.